Greetings and welcome to your daily walk through Holy Week. Today we discuss Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is the only day that has nothing recorded when it comes to the life of Jesus during these last days. We have events on Monday and Tuesday, obviously on Thursday, Friday, moving forward, but there's nothing on Wednesday. So what does this mean? Well, there were probably things that Jesus did, but truth is, it was more than likely kind of a day of rest and preparation for Jesus. He was about to undergo, torture and heartbreak, betrayal, a variety of different things. And so Wednesday was the day that he likely was resting. Rest is an important part of Scripture. We see rest happening all the way up at the beginning of creation when God rested on the seventh day. God didn't have to rest. God chose to demonstrate rest. You see, we were created to need rest. Jesus, as fully human and fully man, had to rest. We see various times throughout Scripture when he would go off by himself to rest, recuperate, spend time talking to his Father. Likely Wednesday was that. Rest was something that we see demonstrated throughout the entirety of Scripture. We see valuable moments of rest. We see pauses. We see breaks. Wednesday was not nothing. Wednesday was important. Wednesday was the pause before the events were to begin. Much like the silence between the Old Testament and the New Testament, 400 years of silence. It's the comma. It's not a period. It doesn't end things. It's just merely the break in preparation for what is about to become. Jesus did a lot those first couple of days. On Monday, when it came to throwing out the money changers and running them off. Tuesday, when he began a series of very important Olivet Discourse sermons and teaching, and he had to face critics all the time and all over the place. That would exhaust anyone. And to know what's coming ahead, to know what Thursday is going to bring, the betrayal of Judas, the falling asleep of the disciples, their inability to understand what was happening, even eventually what was going to become abandonment by his disciples, by Peter, who promised to never do this. All of these things were still to come. So Wednesday was a pause. Wednesday was the day that Jesus rested, that he caught his breath. It was really the day that the whole entire world caught their breath, whether they realized it or not. Because the next day, the next 36 to 48 hours was going to change the course of humanity forever. So Wednesday was the pause. Wednesday was the moment before everything changed. As you go through today, as you contemplate what Wednesday looks like, take a moment. Reflect on what God did prior and what God is still about to do. And then reflect on what it really did for humanity, how it changed us. Okay, that is it for Wednesday. Tomorrow, things pick back up. We'll talk then.